Hi, my name is Spencer, and today I'll be reacting to the season finale of Doctor Who Season 1. I'm excited to get into this. During the week, I took the time to watch the Pyramids of Mars, just so I would have a little more context about Sutekh. And honestly, it was really good. I enjoyed it. I don't know, I believe it was my first time really sitting down and watching a Tom Baker serial, and also my first time seeing, actually watching a classic episode with Sarah Jane. So that was really nice to see. I thought it was interesting, all the parallels between the serial and this season of Doctor Who, like with Ruby being like, "What, Doctor? There's no way. Like, I'm from 2024, or I was born in 2004. How can I exist if Maestro messes up the world?" And basically the same thing happened with Sarah Jane. I mean, I don't know if they did this in a lot of serials for classic Doctor Who, but there's definitely some exposition from the Doctor about who he was, where he was from, which, I mean, has happened in this season as well, because, I mean, it is a new season of Doctor Who, a new Doctor, a new companion, but I was like, oh, I guess that's another parallel from that serial, but maybe that's just something they did a lot in classic Who, which would kind of get annoying if the Doctor is always like, yes, I am a Time Lord, I'm not human, I'm from Gallifrey, but also it took place in the building that would become Unit HQ for that iteration of Doctor Who. Anyways, so I'm excited to see the return of Sutekh and how the Doctor will manage to defeat Sutekh this time, because it was difficult last time, and Sutekh, at least according to that serial, was so powerful that only, I mean, aside from the solution that the Doctor came up with in the last episode, the only way that Sutekh was imprisoned in the first place was like 400 plus Osirans, which are like beings that are just as powerful as him. So it's like, how was the Doctor gonna do this? So I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited. We also still haven't gotten an answer about Ruby's mom. We may get an answer in this episode. We may not. Who knows? I mean, I guess I'll find out. I'm curious as to if any of the theories regarding Ruby's mom are true. Wonder if we'll get any answers about Mrs. Flood and why she is so ominous and such. So I don't know. We'll see. But before I get into this episode, don't forget to like this video if you like it. And if you have anything to say about this episode or the previous episodes, please put it in the comments. Also, if you're not currently subscribed but you like this kind of content, I would appreciate it if you would consider subscribing. I plan on continuing to react to Doctor Who as new seasons come out, as other specials, as in the Christmas special or anything else comes out. I plan on reacting, so please stick around if you're interested. But I don't think I have anything else to say before just diving into this episode, so I will go ahead and do that. Also, that line from Susan Triad with I bring Sutekh's gift of death was like a direct callback. I thought that was great when I was watching Pyramids of Mars. What is this gonna do? Okay, well, that makes sense. But yeah, the dust of death is a new thing. I mean, what? Why does he have a gun? But also, I don't think any of the guns are going to make any difference to Sutekh.
I bring Sutekh's dust of death.
Well, you better get out of there. Oh, wow. The Vlinks.
Thanks and love. And please send this monster back into hell. No! Because I have to.
Are they killing off Kate? Girl, you could have gotten out of there.
We'll be back.
Okay, I am not okay with this. Okay, this episode is starting off in a bad place. I know they have to make the stakes high, but really? You didn't have to kill Kate.
Of an incident in central London. People are being told to evacuate the city.
Okay, we're back here. What is Mrs. Flood? Who is Mrs. Flood? What is going on?
Do you believe in the power of prayer?
I most certainly do.
Well, then you better start praying.
I will come to storm down his gates of gold and seize his kingdom in my true name.
What you talk?
Huh?
I have such plans.
Okay, okay. There's got to be a way to bring people back. 'Cause there's no way they would kill off Ruby's mom and grandmother and Mrs. Flood. Yeah, there's got to be more. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
My mother, why can't we see her?
Ruby, we've got worse problems.
Yeah, you've got bigger problems right now. What? What's in this TARDIS? Oh, is this the Tales of the TARDIS? I haven't seen any of the Tales of the TARDIS, but I saw a clip earlier of the Doctor telling Ruby about Sutekh.
The TARDIS is remembering itself.
Doctor!
Oh, well.
The Typhonian beast. The greatest monster I have ever fought.
The last of the Sirens.
The time it does my memories too.
Oh, yep. Nice. I like that. That's cool.
In the England of 1911, Sutekh had been bound and imprisoned.
Okay, we're getting an exposition here.
I have traveled with you for all this time, riding the spine of your ship, staring into eternity and evolving into my true godhood.
So, Sutekh's been here since that time, since the Pyramids of Mars, like on the TARDIS. I know a lot of people were speculating on when Sutekh attached itself to the TARDIS.
My angels of death, now standing triumphant across...
Huh. Interesting.
Sutekh's dust of death.
every...
Okay, so they do exist in these other places.
And look.
Hey. Oh, that she's remembering.
Can it fly?
No idea.
Huh. I'm cool with this. I like it. And Sutekh's dust is surrounding the Earth. That's so funny. Everything's like falling apart because it's just memories.
We're on fire!
Well, good thing there's a memory of a fire extinguisher. Interesting. This is really cool.
Nice and easy. Okay.
I love the bits of every TARDIS, and then like outfits and features of different doctors and companions.
It's like intelligent rope.
What do you mean,
Like the
Intelligent glove.
Because it casts a field around it at 66.7 meters exactly.
73 yards.
73 yards. Okay. Is she remembering? I like that it's connecting though.
Sutekh called her an angel of death. What did she do?
She killed everyone. Everyone's dead. Yeah, it's still spreading. I love the upside down TARDIS console on the ceiling. That is so cool.
No, but can't you just...
I can do.
I mean, he says there's nothing he can do, but I mean, it wouldn't make sense if by the beginning of next season there's no Earth and no humans besides Ruby and Melanie. Well, you can't just sit around and do nothing. You gotta do something, Doctor. Whose Sonic was that in the console there? At least it looked like a screwdriver.
The Youth Sphere.
This is some Flux level stuff.
Alex are dead.
Everything is dead.
Except for you. Damn. I mean, I can really feel his pain. Although,
Universe stands silent.
okay, it's Sutekh. I thought it was someone else's voice for a second. I was like, huh? Thought it was gonna be like Tom Baker's doctor or something.
They are hiding somewhere lost in the wind and the wilds.
Ruby must be the solution, right? Ruby's mom or her lineage.
Can you tell me, where are we?
Huh? I'm so confused.
What is this place called?
Hard to remember.
I'm so confused.
Have you got any metal?
Metal is a precious thing, sir. I suppose you do have a very nice face.
I mean, she's not wrong, but I don't know what, like, this is weeks later? She's got a spoon.
I will use this spoon, I promise.
It reminds me of the spoon where, with Maestro's reflection was in it, but I don't think it's gonna connect to that.
I think my daughter died, didn't she? And I forgot.
Just dust. Well, at least with Sutekh's gift of death, everyone turns to dust. You don't have to worry about bodies.
Such a nice face.
So, okay, I'm confused to how this works. Like, why are people dying later than others?
Yeah, I never understood. What was all that Egyptian stuff?
Cultural appropriation.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Best time of my life.
We met Einstein.
Did we? God, I've forgotten.
You okay?
Oh, she's losing her memories too. I think we're gonna lose Mel.
Why did he go on the attack? Why did Sutekh appear on Ruby Road?
It's answering you.
It's answering. Okay.
Because when he landed with the Tardis in 2004, he saw the one thing beyond his comprehension. Your mother.
But who is she?
We don't know. And I...
He can't reach her.
Okay, then who's that?
Oh. Okay, so we are connecting to 73 yards.
The most dangerous Prime Minister in history.
I'm so intrigued by this whole connection to 73 yards.
We've never been able to find her because she never got tested, but 24 says she's got no choice. It is showing up.
Unless she died before then.
Can we find Ruby's mother? Yeah, and what happens if we do?
One question at a time.
Okay, Mel is a puppet. Oh my gosh, is that one of the faces from the girl in the fireplace? Like one of the clockwork? Oh my gosh, I think it is. What? I don't recognize the whistle from what the whistle's from. Ruby's outfit, the tank top and the pants reminds me of like Lara Croft or like a Kim Possible type character.
And don't take any risks.
I thought maybe he was noticing something about her. Maybe he does know and that's why he's sending her away?
Submit to the will of Sutekh.
Is she gonna get a cool skull prosthetic? Who? Well, yeah, but tell us.
She died. I loved you, Mel. And what good did you love do?
Yeah. Saw that coming. Wait, did we see the name? Were we supposed to read that? All I saw was the DNA match confirmed. Ooh, that's familiar. Oh.
Great big god of nothing.
Nice. Oh, okay. Leashing him. And he's got his power glove. This is part of the plan.
She's too cold.
Yeah. Okay. He did know. Nice. Huh. Get wrecked. Nice. Separating itself from Sutekh. That's nice. Huh. Nice. Heck yeah. Huh. So, is the plan to actually drop him off in the future, like the original plan was, but didn't work? I don't understand the whistle thing. I feel like there's something I'm missing there.
If you bring death to death, you bring life.
Huh. What? I'm so confused. What do they remember? Oh, hey! Chidozi. Nice. Glad he's not dead for sure. Glad no one's dead for sure, I guess. We still don't know who Mrs. Flood is. I don't mind this solution, but like, what do you do with Sutekh after all of this? Imagine he brings back Gallifrey. Oh. Okay. So we get to see this woman return to life with her child. That's nice.
We fought a monster.
But who is Ruby's mom?
I must become a monster.
What? What? How are we gonna end the season? What does it mean? What? So, did he just die? I'm so confused. Well, I'm glad all the deaths at the beginning were reversed.
The god of death created life. And he gave you a very good brain. I think Unit can use you.
Oh.
Okay, so we might see some more Susan Twist in the future.
We've done it.
What?
DNA retrieval 100%.
Finally gonna find out who her mom is? Just some lady.
35 years old, 15 when she gave birth to you.
Huh. Well, I'm glad it's not some significant person from Doctor Who's past.
How did she stay invisible from a god? She defeated Sutekh.
I mean, that's a good question.
Because we think she's important. It's how everything happens. Every war, every religion, every love story. We invest things with significance. So while the whole...
That's true.
In the end, the most important person in the universe was the most ordinary.
That's a Doctor Who message right there.
She was pointing at the name of the road.
Ruby Road.
Social workers chose it, or the paramedics, or whatever, but no, it was her. My own mother chose it.
I guess, in a way. Like...
I think we should leave that alone.
I mean, it's really up to you, Ruby. Maybe she's not going to reveal who she is and just meet her and see what kind of person she is without knowing, without her finding out that Ruby is her baby. I mean, she might have seen the Davina McCall episode. Or maybe they didn't release the episode because they couldn't find her. So, maybe not.
Ruby?
That's me. I was named after a road. You left me where I was safe. And I just want to say thank you. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Ugh. Ugh, it's getting me a little bit. I'm glad it's a happy reunion, you know? I guess she has a choice to make. Either keep traveling with the Doctor or get to know her mom. I mean, she might be able to do both.
So we've got to go, and...
Hey, you've got a whole life to live. And you've seen lots of things with the Doctor, so even if this is goodbye...
Will I ever see you again?
Of course you will. Of course you will.
Your own granddaughter. You left her and never went back.
So it's about that. I might go find her now.
Maybe I'll find her again one day.
I hope so. Please, please bring back Carol Ann Ford. They all do. They all love the Doctor. Oh. Well, this might not be the last time we see Ruby. What kind of epilogue are we getting here?
Story of the church on Ruby Road.
Oh yeah, we still have Mrs. Flood. What's gonna happen there?
With a very happy ending for little Ruby someday.
I guess this is another Christmas, and they're together, spending time together.
And what happens, you might wonder? Oh, what happens to that mysterious traveler in time and space known as the the Doctor. I'm sorry to say his story ends in absolute terror. Night-night.
Huh? No answers. Oh, and we don't... Okay, that's it. Interesting. Okay. I've got thoughts. I had some thoughts, but I'm not sure I'll remember what they were. So Sutekh is well and truly dead now, this time. Gone. We shouldn't expect to see him again. I mean, I guess we didn't really expect to see him again last time either, but at least while RTD is in charge of Doctor Who, I don't think we'll see Sutekh again. I don't really know how to interpret how Sutekh died. Like with, so I guess the Doctor was, I don't know. I don't know how to interpret this, you know? Just like the Doctor being sort of the antithesis of Sutekh, and then, I don't know, man. Maybe you guys have an explanation for me in the comments. I enjoyed all the callbacks to Pyramids of Mars. I liked that we got to like actually see clips from that. I loved the interior of the memory TARDIS. Is that the same interior as the Tales of the TARDIS? I don't know, because I saw a TikTok earlier today that was like, oh, this is from Tales of the TARDIS, and it was basically that TARDIS, but the Doctor was telling Ruby about Sutekh and the previous adventure that he had with Sarah Jane. So I don't know if that's meant to be like canon, like that storytelling actually happened, and it was just sort of off screen for this episode. They really had me worried at the beginning of the episode with when they killed off Kate and the rest of Unit. I mean, I didn't care about the rest of Unit. I just cared about Kate, honestly. I don't know what that says about me. But then like once like the whole world started dying, it was like, okay, this is a temporary thing. Everyone's gonna be brought back. I wasn't expecting Chidozi to come back though. I didn't think that was I didn't associate that with the dust of death necessarily, or that specific instance. So I mean, it's good that he was brought back and Kate doesn't have to have that sadness or guilt on her conscience. We finally got an answer about Ruby's mom. She's just an ordinary person, and I'm glad for that. Honestly, I'm so glad that it's not some significant person from the past of Doctor Who. Just it's okay that it doesn't have to be significant. But I did like the message that the Doctor was telling about, or that the Doctor said, that just any ordinary person, I mean, it's a message that's been in Doctor Who before, that any ordinary person can be the most important person, and importance comes from what we invest in someone. And that's totally true. Like, it was just a good message. I liked that. I guess I'm still a little confused about some of the mechanics of Sutekh's gift of death, because that woman with the spoon, why was she the only one left? How did she survive? And I suppose the death of the memories was sort of an indication of, oh, you're close to actual death. And maybe it's whether Sutekh can find you, and it just took a while for Sutekh to find this person. At least that's what I gathered from the death of Melanie, or at least that moment where Sutekh sort of reached out to her, and we first got that glimpse of the skull around her eyes. I did enjoy the whole leashing Sutekh with the rope and using the special gloves to pull him and to sort of attach to the TARDIS, to the console, and drag him through the vortex. I thought that was cool. I like that we're leaving things open with the Doctor finding Susan. I don't know, I would love if he visited any companions, any recent, any older, and not just by happenstance that they're working at Unit. So, like, I would love if they brought Caroline Ford back. I don't know if it's, I mean, I have no way of confirming. I didn't fact check, but I saw someone on Reddit made a comment about how Caroline Ford has spoken, and like I said, I can't confirm this, don't know if it's totally true, but Caroline Ford saying she would love to return to Doctor Who and give new life to Susan by coming to the show and then regenerating into a new face, and Susan living on through someone else. And I would love that too. That's exactly the situation I want for Susan, man. So I'm so glad that they didn't do something different with the whole character of Susan. But like I said, I would love if the Doctor visited other previous companions. I know that I believe his name was William Russell, the actor who played Ian Chesterton in the first season of Doctor Who, and I don't know how many seasons he was on, but he was like one of the original companions alongside Susan and Barbara, and he recently passed away. So it was lovely to see him return for the power. I think it was the Power of the Doctor. I don't know if I'm getting the names messed up. It was Jodie's last episode, and there was the companion support group. So it was lovely to see him return to Doctor Who after so long. Honestly, I was shocked that he was still alive, but lovely to have him back, even for that one episode. And I would love if the Doctor was able to, I don't know, visit some of those companions that were in the support group, even including Yasmin and Graham and Ryan, and yeah, just it'd be lovely. But I don't know, I don't expect a whole lot. I suppose Ruby isn't going to stay at least for another full season of Doctor Who. She may return, she may show up, but maybe the promotional images that we saw of the new companion with Ncuti and Millie were meant to deceive us or fool us into thinking that Ruby was going to stick around. But I don't know. I had heard before those images were released that this was going to be Ruby's only season, that she was going to leave after this season. So maybe it was just they happened to, like, Ncuti and Millie happened to be promoting the new season of Doctor Who, this season of Doctor Who, at the same time that was announced, and so they all shot some photos together, promotional images, and Millie just happened to be there. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. I'm excited to see who the new companion is. It'd be kind of crazy if it was Susan, like if we did get that moment with Carol Ann Ford, and then she regenerates, and then it's this new companion. I wouldn't hate that. It's entirely possible that this new companion will be just an entirely new separate person, which is totally cool too, because we've had that. I mean, that's a normal thing for the Doctor, so it doesn't have to be someone from his past, especially since, like, even if they've made callbacks to previous Who, they're trying to establish season one as a new, you can start fresh from season. Mrs. Flood, still don't know who she is, and that ending was ominous. I don't remember exactly how she phrased it, but like she said something about the Doctor, like the story of the Doctor ends with, I don't know. So it's someone who's sort of antagonistic to the Doctor. At least that's what I'm gathering from that last scene. Ends in absolute terror. And she seems happy with that, for whatever reason. I wonder if maybe it's another Time Lord. But I don't know, because if it's someone that the Doctor has come across in the past, like the Master, I mean, I don't think it's the Master, but I mean, I would assume that the Rani, I haven't seen anything with the Rani, but I assume that the Rani has seen the Tardis as a police box. But like, when we first saw Mrs. Flood, she didn't seem to recognize the Tardis as a Tardis. Even though, like, if she had previously met the Doctor, and then you see a police box in the middle of the sidewalk, not even like, I don't know. I don't know how old police boxes worked. Were they just put on random sidewalks, or were they like fixed in one place, unmoving? Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like she could have, like, if she knew the Doctor at some previous point in her life, then she could have recognized that as the TARDIS right away. But it didn't seem like she recognized the TARDIS until it was dematerializing in front of her and she dropped her groceries. So I don't necessarily think it's someone that the Doctor has met before, but she does have the ability to break the fourth wall and speak to us, the audience. So there's that as well. I have no earthly idea what or who Mrs. Flood could be. I was a little worried earlier in the episode that it was going to be exposition heavy, with the Doctor explaining who Sutekh was, and but it was very brief, and so I'm okay with what they did. He had to explain it somehow, and at some point. I don't know if I have anything else to say about this particular episode. As for the season, I enjoyed the season. I wish we had gotten more development between Ruby and the Doctor, like their friendship, but not really anything we could do about that. I'm sure, I mean, there's the possibility of Big Finish doing some audio dramas with them and filling in some of the gaps, but that's not really the same, and not everyone watches or listens to those audio dramas. I personally have never listened to a Doctor Who audio drama, so I would be out of the loop for that sort of thing. But I did enjoy Millie Gibson as Ruby this season. I really enjoyed Ncuti's performance, his portrayal of the Doctor, although I do agree that, I don't know, maybe they were making him cry too much. Not that there's anything wrong with the Doctor being emotional it's just, yeah, I don't know. It was just a lot this season. Like every episode, there was at least one moment where he was crying or on the verge of tears. So maybe they'll tone that back down in the next season. Ncuti's a great crier, though. So, I mean, it makes sense that they would utilize that. But maybe tone it back a little bit. I don't know. I thought this season did a decent job of establishing Ncuti as the Doctor and really giving us his personality and that sort of thing. I thought Ncuti did a great job, and I'm looking forward to seeing what else the Doctor will do. Or even though I can see why people are a little fatigued at the Doctor crying every episode this season, the performance of him screaming out into space, I thought that was really a really impactful performance, and I thought that was a well-deserved cry to the point where it didn't really feel like it was a forced "let's have Ncuti cry again" type of moment. Yeah, I mean, it was a good season. I enjoyed it. Don't know what else to say besides that, but let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. Let me know what you thought about the season, Ncuti's first season. What are you looking forward to most going forward? What did you think of the Ruby's mom reveal? And what did you think of how they defeated Sutekh? Let me know. But I think those are all my thoughts. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support this season. And thank you for getting me to over 1,000 subscribers. I'm extremely grateful for you guys and for all the support that you guys have given me. And I hope that you guys will stick around for more Doctor Who as the show continues. And hopefully I will see you guys then.